Okay, today we are making all of these ships in Limbus Company, because like I had nothing else to make content on, so I'm just doing bullshit. So, by the way, everything said in this video is a joke. I do not care if you ship or you don't ship. I don't fucking give a shit. Okay, I don't ship, but like I'm doing this. Okay, all right. Also sub to me. As you can clearly see, I've already put the best ones up here. You know, I already put the best ships up here. You know, all of these are peak though. Okay, all these are peak. Okay. For the actual first ship, okay, we have. I hate this one a lot. I'm not gonna lie. We have Ishmael X Heathcliff. Alright, okay, now I'm not gonna lie to you guys. Everyone who ships Heathcliff with Ishmael is generational lord. Alright, because there's no way you sat down, you consumed Canto 6. You're like, you know what? Canto 6 was fire. I'ma ship Heathcliff with Ishmael. Like, come on, bro. Like, come on. Disney say no. Fuck this. I hate this. This might be the only one I put. I hate this. Alright, next one is Don Quixote and Mozart. Now, I'm not gonna lie to you. I also don't like this one either. I don't get it, right? I really do not get it, okay? Don Quixote and Mozart has negative interactions with each other. So there's kind of no connection there, right? The only idea that I have right now for this is maybe because I don't know, when Don Quixote goes start like saying some bullshit, I'll be yapping on that shit, right? No one's listening, but Mozart might be listening. So like maybe Mozart, he actually listens to Don Quixote, so he's secretly in love. I don't think that's the reason why. But I do like this one more than fucking Heathcliff and Ishmael. I like this one than Heathcliff and Ishmael. So indeed here. And also, I'm pretty sure Mozart, if that does become true, that Mozart's the only one that actually listens to Don Quixote yapping, I think that's because Mozart's more like a person that pay attention to other people, but closely or some shit like that. I don't fucking know. Next one, Yoshu and Leihang. Now, hear me out. Before Canto 9 came out, I know there was leaks, there was shit about like Yoshu like having a baby, right? Or having a child. It wasn't leaks. It was actually like, you know, it was like referred to before in the story, right? So low-key thought was Leihang. I was like, wait, hold on, did Leihang crack? No, Yoshi did not get cracked. Someone made a clone. So no, this never happened. So I put that in E tier, you know. Alright, put that in E tier. Alright. Put that in E tier. Okay. Now the one after that one, Jack Q and Leihang. Alright, okay, we all remember that scene where Leihang was trying to give Jack Q some head, you know. He couldn't take it. He couldn't take the Jack Q there. He couldn't take it, bro. He's not like me for real, so he can't really he can't tank the amount of mang and shit he has in his dick. So like, come on, dude. Yo, okay. Holy shit. The one we have after that one is Don Quixote and Sancho. Now we all know in Canto 7, Don Quixote and Sancho had a love story. Okay, Don Quixote's like, no, Sancho, I didn't mean to bully you back then. I just didn't want to be in a martial land no more. And I hate vampires. And Sancho's like, yeah, why would you leave me? Don Quixote's like, no, sorry, Sancho. I'm actually in love with you. And Sancho's like, yeah, man, me too, man. So this is an S tier ship. We love self-love, okay? We love self-love around here. Speaking of self-love, we have Yi-song with his mirror self. I know, maybe. I don't think Yi-song. I think Yi-song is like, you know what? Yi-song, he's envious of his mirror self, but you know, so like, we'll put that in B tier. We'll put that in B tier. Now, the next one. Wait, how old is Karin? That's the real question. How old is she? 20? 20? She's 20? Yeah, the cuz 20 years old? No. Wait. You know, I'm not gonna see her as a 20-year-old. That's like a baby, bro. And also I do hate this shit too. Virgilius X Con, like what's going on here? Like, did we read like the manga with our eyes closed? Did you read the manga with like, I don't know, like rose tinted glasses? Like, what's going on, bro? Like, was you like horny? Was reading the manga, bro? Like, why we should be them these two? Alright, now Mozart, like, wait, why am I blanking out on his name? Wait, hold on. Okay. So this is Vespa. Okay, there we go. Vespa. Okay, Vespa. My bad. I was thinking of Vegeta's in my head for some reason with Vespa. Mozart X Vespa. Now I'm not gonna lie with you. Would it also be self-love too? Because we all know Mozart is going to get the Vespa ID. Alright. Okay, it's going to happen. Vespa is going to be Mozart. Alright. That's gonna happen. Speaking of IDs, by the way, we got Lucia and Lucia. We got both of them. Amen. 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 I used to pray for times like this. You know what I mean? I used to pray for times like that. Yeah, this ship, I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. I don't know how this gonna work. How would that even work? Wait, you know, like Mozart model, he has like a metal hand or some shit like that, but I'm pretty sure it's just armor. But for this scenario, it's a robot hand because Vespa, he didn't like Moses' arm, so he actually went to go take Mozart's arm instead. So you know, this is also a A-tier ship. This is not S-tier ship. No, this is an A-tier ship. Next one. All right, next one I want to do is Don Quixote and Don Quixote. Didn't a YouTuber like catch him flack over doing this one? Wait, okay. I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. If you ship Don Quixote to Don Quixote, you might have to go back and go ahead and reread Canto 7. Because I don't think when I was reading Canto 7, bro, I didn't get that. I didn't get that at all. That's not what I got. So I'm gonna put that in E tier, bro. I don't hate it because I guess actually no, I fucking hate it. Not lying, I hate it. This shit's ass. Okay, Heathcliff X. I think it's his actual name. I just call him Heathcliff 2.0. Alright, Heathcliff X Heathcliff. Okay. Alright. Now, this would never happen because this dude's entire gimmick is him going to every like mirror world and just slamming out Heathcliffs, you know. So this, I would think that he was finally like, oh, Heathcliff, this is the Heathcliff that I want to date. Like, no, bro, like, no, but like, hey, no, but just because it's stupid, I'm putting an A tier. All right, now the middle. I didn't know the middle was like that. You know, I didn't know the middle was down with themselves like that for it, bro. Wait, do people date other people in the middle? Like, if you're in the middle, right? Do you date other middle people? Or like, what happens if you're not in the middle and you date someone that's in the middle and you break up with them? Do you just put your name in the book? Do you just die? Like, what happens then? What happens then? I don't think the middle's on that timing. So I'm gonna put that in E tier. You know, I'm gonna put that in E tier. I gotta look for more ships because I ran out and I wanna keep going. Ishmael X Ahab. So you know, that might all she had to do is apologize to Ishmael, you know? All you gotta do is say sorry. You just gotta say sorry, you know? My bad, guys. I didn't mean to send the crew over there. I didn't mean to. Okay, I'm not gonna lie to you. If your shoe with all like the apprentices is kind of like odd. I'm not gonna lie. Insane. What is that? Yoshu and Arya? Son, Yoshu and Arya. It's a ship. I'm gonna put this here. Okay, wait. To be fair, I don't think it's a shipping tier list. This is more like a Limbus pairing. Megalith. Yeah, this is more like this a pairing thingy, I guess. Which you could also convey as a shipping, but Yoshi and Aya, you put this in the hate. Okay, all right, okay. I leave Aya alone, Yoshi. that's not. I don't think that was. I didn't get that from Kanto 9. that didn't happen, you know. Julius X Roland, nigga. Yo, know what? Instead of Roland like versus Vegerius, bro, now they are now dating. Alright, they now are falling in love with each other now. They now want to crack each other. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and put that in S tier. Okay, alright. You know, I can't put anything in peak because you know peak is already consumed by peak, you know. What the fuck? This tier list just get updated. Yo, I'm not even going to attempt to say her name, but Bambi had to come with the person from Ascorp. You know, I'm not gonna lie with you. I don't think Actually, you know what? Since she's actually like already consumed by someone like who's better, you already got like 10 times better ship before you already got like a 10 times better ship. Like what I mean, like this. By the way, this came to tier list. I didn't put this in. I made the. Well, no, I didn't make this. This came with a tier list. I didn't make that. Chroma X Damien. Chroma is cracking a twink. Chroma X Damien. Now maybe just having a lover call, during Kanto 3 when Damien came out of nowhere and just absolutely slimed out my goat, because Chroma was never wrong. Chroma was completely right. So maybe just having like a little argument, like okay, like, but they're actually in love with each other. So we're gonna put that in S tier. Actually, no, I'm not putting that in S tier. I'm putting that in B tier. Ooh. Now, not gonna lie with you. Clone sex doesn't sound too bad. Alright, Foss X and Angela, I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. I wouldn't mind joining in. I wouldn't mind joining into that. I would like to see that / I would like to be part of that. So you know what? I fuck with it. I put that shit in A tier. We fuck with the robots cracking. Well, not robots. Actually, one of them was a robot, but the other one's a clone. So we fuck with that, bro. We fuck with that. Okay, now is Dante supposed to be us? Because wait, that would be cool as shit. Wait, can Dante even corrode? Like if Dante corroded, bro. Okay, this is Dante X Common. If Dante corroded, what would that even look like? What is it with like a giant clock? Where he just like transforms to like a big giant clock? If he's corroded form, like oh shit. My life is so sad. I want to end it all. I want everything to be my color and some shit like that. And he becomes like a giant clock and just reverse time infinitely. And then we like everything goes back in time and like nothing happened. Wait, that would just be broken as shit. I'm putting that in S tier. Okay, so I'm not gonna lie to you. This is all the ships I feel like doing right now. Okay, all right. Now this tier list looks kind of nice. All right. If you want to see me do more of this, right? Let me know. All right, let me know in the comment section, and also recommend me some ships that you want me to see. Like that you want me to like. Okay, what the fuck? And also recommend me some ships that you want to see me rank later on. Because holy shit, there is so many of them. I think this page has everything. This page has everyone, bro. So one day I will finish this out, but that day is not today. So this is the thingy. It's the ship. All right, we fuck with it.